Edge is truly a fascinating line of products. It is something that everybody is looking for, whether you're just starting working out, whether you've been working out for a long time, whether you're a professional athlete, you're always looking to get an edge so that you can perform better, have better relationships, have a little more freedom, and be able to do fun things with that freedom. So, in order to talk a little bit about the details, I'd like to bring Anna Gabriel Mann back onto the call this evening to talk to us about some of the details of this product line and what really separates it from everything else that is out there. So, Anna, can you hear me?
I can. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, and now everybody can see the same screen. So let's go ahead and talk a little bit about this Edge product line and what's so fascinating about it.
Well, first off, I want to say I love this image here because this is a product line that comes in easy packets in a box, and you can just grab a packet, throw it in your gym bag, or take it in your backpack when you're going off hiking, and you've got it with you. The second is that this canister that you see on the side, this is our new build shake, and this is a serious protein shake made with whey protein isolate as well as whey protein. It's made with extremely clean ingredients. It is, I believe, the cleanest shake in the entire industry. It has 22 grams of protein just mixed with water. If you mix it with milk or another protein source, it can be up to 30 grams of protein for one shake. Having tasted it, I can tell you it is delicious. And I know a lot of people are very excited about this because it is something that goes very beautifully with the rest of the line. But, to begin with, what's powerful about this line is that there's a lot of different products out there for athletes or for active lifestyle. And I really want to include all people in active lifestyles because, whether you're a weekend hiker or someone who loves yoga, your body, when it's moving, it's stretching, it's working, there's the need for that optimal nutrition. This is a product line that is really based on a pure, scientifically based grouping of superfoods designed purely to nourish you at a very, very deep cellular level. And it starts with our organic wild microalgae. And that is a very, very powerful food by itself because it has a complete protein profile. It has over 60 micronutrients, lots of minerals, essential fatty acids, all that good stuff that just goes in. And, research today about plant-based proteins is very powerful because they know now that plant-based minerals, as well as which you'll find in ocean algae as well as freshwater algae, as well as plant-based proteins, absorb at a much more rapid speed and just go right in. So your cells, your blood, your tissues can just uptake this fabulous protein, which is really, a complete protein. So we're talking about protein on the level of steak or fresh fish. Very powerful. But in addition, there's ingredients like bee pollen, turmeric root, Hawaiian noni, wheatgrass juice, concentrated wheatgrass juice, very powerful green food, green tea leaves, and of course in the first product in the line, the pre-workout product called Drive, there's a very special mushroom called cordyceps. Cordyceps is a mushroom that has been, a tonic mushroom that has not only many, many years of research behind it in terms of its benefits to the body and to people, but it's been the secret ingredient of the Chinese Olympic athletes since the 1950s. And numbers of distance runners and other athletes who really push a lot of hours in working out have used cordyceps, and there's quite a lot of science and research concerning it. A second product that's also a part of the pre-workout line is a product called Focus. Now, Focus has all the same nutrient base that you'll see in the Drive product. It has microalgae and the bee pollen, the noni, the turmeric root, the wheatgrass juice. But in addition, it has some unique elements that are just designed to really bring your mind to a much clearer, more dynamic focus. One is eleuthero root, which for those of you who are not familiar with that term, that is a Siberian ginseng. very powerful adaptogen. And an adaptogen is something that, kind of helps your body to regulate itself. Ginkgo leaves. People have heard of ginkgo biloba, as well as a unique mushroom that is really noted for its ability to really just have an impact on the nervous system, on the brain, and on mental clarity. And it does actually have scientific research studies that are specifically designed around the issue of focus and mental clarity. And that is a mushroom that mycologists around the world are really talking about now, because science on this mushroom is accelerating. It's a mushroom called lion's mane. And I urge you, check it out. Go look around, and you'll see there's a lot of information about lion's mane. It's a very powerful mushroom, and that's in this particular product focus. So again, we're talking about a synergistic combination of superfoods, microalgae, fungi that are very powerfully geared toward athletic activity or physical output. And these are pre-workout products, or early in the day products is what I call them, for anyone who's got an active lifestyle. Now, when we go on to the next level, now we're talking about recovery. And we're moving into what we would see as post-workout products. And, the world of recovery, certainly for athletes, marathoners, anyone who's into serious activity where they're going to really be stressing their muscles, stressing their ligaments, recovery is everything, especially when people are needing to come back and really put in a serious workout the next day. Folks who might be running 5, 6, 8 miles or further, or people who are putting in 2-3 hours, or doing heavy lifting. You'll see with CrossFit athletes and other people where they're putting their muscles through quite a lot of stress and strain. Rebound is a unique product. We're talking about a group of plant-based enzymes, bromelain, papaase, protease, ceratopeptidase, lipase, rutin, and of course organic microalgae. This is a really powerful product, and there's nothing like it out there in recovery circles. What people don't realize is that some of these plant-based enzymes have research showing that they actually stop down the process of inflammation before it takes off in your muscles and your tissues. So it's really kind of a way of preventing inflammatory response, as well as a way of stopping down and changing it once it's going. Many of you have heard about bromelain. Bromelain has a lot of studies around bromelain these days. There's several other enzymes in here that have quite a lot of research in relation to their ability to stop down the inflammatory process. So this is a really powerful product. I have actually told people that I could build an entire business around this product. This product is so powerful in its benefits to the body that this is a product that crosses all boundaries. It goes inside and outside of athletic activity. This is a product that's beneficial to a lot of people out there. The next product is a joint product. And this is a product that's really designed specifically for joint recovery. It is designed, again, for inflammation. It's also really designed to just be there to benefit the joints in general. So this is a complete line where you see we've got pre-workout products, we've got post-workout and recovery, joint support, and that's really the full picture here. Now, when you add build, and I love the names, drive, focus, rebound, flex, and now when you add build to the mix, now you're looking at, let's talk about baby boomers, and let's talk about somebody that's maybe not a super athlete, but is really looking to optimize their 3-mile walk every day. They're really looking to optimize that swim they're taking every day. And, you see commercials on television now for protein drinks that are designed for people above 50. And I won't mention any names, but we know what those drinks are. And those drinks are designed because protein is such an important element in everyone's life. And so this product is not only the clean shake, and I mean the cleanest shake in this industry, but it is made with whey protein isolate as well as whey protein. It has all natural sugars. It is a natural, very powerful high protein replacement for people post-workout and or for people who want to make it a meal replacement for for breakfast, where you're on the go, that kind of thing. It's an incredibly wonderful product and one that really fills out this line and makes this a very powerful and exciting line. The last thing I just want to add, Kevin, is that this is the line that the company has really invested in doing double-blind human clinical research. What that means is that in a double-blind study, it means that no one knows what they're taking or what dose. There is a group that's on placebo, there's a group that's on a standard dose, and then there's a group that's on what we would call an accelerated dose. By these being double-blind studies, they're also peer-reviewed studies. And what that means is that a peer-reviewed board checks out the study, approves of the study, sets the study guidelines, so that that study is then eligible to be written up in a sports medicine journal. So this is a product line that we're really going to have some very exciting science emerging on as we head into the fall. And, it's really the perfect thing because people acknowledge superfoods, they know they're powerful, but now we're going to be able to say, how does it really impact somebody who's working out several hours a day and what are their results? So it's going to be very exciting to see that come forward, Kevin.
Oh, I'm really excited about it. And, to know that people are having just those kinds of results. You made a good point. This is really an impactful line of products. So you can use them all in synergy and really have massive beneficial effect. A lot of people are looking for complete solutions. You walk into a vitamin shop, you walk into a GNC, and you're saying to yourself, I'm not exactly sure what I should buy. Well, this takes a lot of that thinking out of the equation and says, here's a line, here's everything that you need that will drive your body in the right direction. So I agree, Anna, really powerful stuff and something people can get behind.